Just 8 miles west of Purdue University in West Lafayette, Indiana, sits one of the most surprisingly rugged trails in the entire state. 8 miles of rolling hills, forested ravines, creek crossings, and wooded footbridges through a stunning oak and hickory forest that feels more like southern Indiana than the middle of Tippecanoe County. And here's the twist. It isn't a state park, it's a working research forest managed by Purdue University. Another Indiana adventure starts now. Welcome to the Martell Forest Loop in West Lafayette, Indiana. So the loop we're doing today is not ran by the state. It is actually part of Purdue University. So we started a trailhead up there. There's some greenhouses. Looks like some bathrooms up there if they're open. Looks like today they're closed. Very nice facility for the students over here at Purdue. But so far, the trail, get yourself that All Trails map or printed paper map. There's no blazes on the trees. There's a couple signs to kind of show you the way a little bit, but kind of starting off, it's a little tough to find out where you're going. So this Martell Forest is home to John Van Camp Arboretum, 75 native Indiana tree species planted as a living classroom here for the Purdue University forestry students. So the trees you're hiking through aren't just really pretty, they're part of an active research program studying Indiana's native ecosystem. And there are some gorgeous big trees out here to take a look at. So not far into this trail, come across a pond tucked in the woods here. Looks like they've dammed this some time ago. That looks really cool. There's one of the many roads that goes through this area. It's a very serene pond that you don't usually see in the middle of the woods like this. Two things to note here. So we came on a Saturday and everything was closed. It's the middle of summer. So we had to park outside of the gate in some overflow parking, and it was very, very limited parking. So plan on that. And it appears that all the time it's free to go hike this trail. So for families and budget-minded, you don't have to pay that fee that you usually pay to get into a state park to enjoy this trail. And I would recommend coming and enjoy this trail because it is very beautiful so far. little over 3 miles in, you come across a really cool bench out in the middle of the woods here. And you're in the middle of all these trees that are marked with these metal tags. Certainly a part of all this research they're doing out here at Purdue. And all these trees are gorgeous. You can definitely tell this is an old forest that they really take care of. This trail doesn't really feel like we're in western Indiana at all.
No, it really gives that southern Indiana vibe.
Yeah, it really does. It's ups and downs, these little creek crossings, the ravines, back and forth. It's really spectacular.
It really is.
It's been sort of a strenuous trail so far too. Moderate?
Yeah, I would say moderate. It's got a lot of ups and downs and many, many gorgeous views.
Yes. It's 4.5 miles in, you come across a bigger little ravine crossing there. Ran into a guy, talked with him, and said we're about to hit some big ups and downs. So it's worth noting we started this trail in a clockwise direction. So sounds like we're getting to some nice elevation gain. Some of these sections are a bit overgrown, so if you do come out here, you might want to wear long pants. We wore shorts today, and I think some of us are regretting it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
So, and ran into a couple people there that said the ticks are bad out here. We haven't seen any on us yet, but with all this vegetation that's grown up and you're wading through it at times, definitely when you get home, check for ticks. So as we said just a little bit ago, when you get on the other side of that major creek crossing, the ups and downs are pretty numerous. So you can see here, it is right back up along these ravines. And the views down here are just spectacular. It's that bridge we just went across. Back up in the woods, so nice to have this elevation gain and loss just in the middle of Indiana. Wow, what a trail that was, and unbelievably in western Indiana. I'm kind of blown away. So what do we have for the trail stats after this?
About 8 miles and 1,200 feet of elevation gain.
That's really pretty good for around here.
Really good.
I mean, certainly we talked about it earlier. It feels more southern Indiana in places than it does western Indiana. So what'd you think?
I loved it. There was enough of a challenge to make you feel good about doing it. And then there were so many pretty streams. Thank you.
Yes. Jada, what'd you think?
It was wonderful. I really enjoyed all of the streams as well and the little baby waterfalls that we saw. It was gorgeous.
Certainly very gorgeous. I can't believe we haven't seen this trail before, so we're so glad you joined us on this adventure today and cannot wait for you to join us next time.